Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we celebrate the 40th anniversary of Freedman Chiropractic Center opening their doors in East Brunswick and wish a hearty congratulations to Dr. Ken Freedman on the milestone. The Acoustic Monday concert series continues with a performance by East Brunswick High School student Parth Patel as he plays saxophone at the Municipal Complex. Then we cut loose with the inaugural Summer Stage Under the Stars production of Footloose at the Community Arts Center. And we check out some of the hidden gems of the East Brunswick Parks and Trail System. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
So we just want to congratulate Dr. Ken Freedman here in East Brunswick now for 40 years on behalf of the township for his staying power, I guess, for being able to service all of the residents of East Brunswick for the last 40 years. Hopefully you have another 40, which would be a great thing for all of us. And I think that the biggest take home for people who are here is recognizing that it isn't just what you've done for your patients or what you've done for your family, but that you've really been a member of this community. You've ingrained yourself in the Chamber of Commerce, you've been part of the Health Advisory Committee, you've now are serving on the library board. So it's not just that you've provided a service to the community, but you've gone well beyond what most people do. And that is really the mark of somebody who is committed to the township, and for that we are very much appreciative of everything that you've done. And for that is the reason why we're here today and gave you a proclamation on behalf of all of us here in the township recognizing that level of commitment that you've given to the community. And so I'm not going to read it because it basically said everything I said. And but it's a testament that everybody here today is here to celebrate with you a milestone like this that not everybody reaches. So maybe a couple words about the practice, the location for those that don't know who you are, and what you do for the community, which is, it's a lot.
First of all, thank you so much, Mayor Cohn, for taking time out of what I know is a very hectic schedule with everything going on in our town and all of the new and exciting things that are happening on a regular basis. I really appreciate you making time to come out and see me. You always said you were very business friendly, and I know relationships are very important to you, and you really have showed up big today, and my family and I greatly appreciate it. My practice, Freedman Chiropractic, has been located on Briar Hill Court, D6, for the last 40 years in this development, and we specialize in helping people who suffer from neck and back pain heal without drugs, physical therapy, or surgery, and we help people maintain a healthier life. Typically, most people come to me with pain, but they wind up hanging around for wellness. And we have patients that are newborn patients that may not have back pain, but they want their children to grow up much healthier. And we have patients who are into their 90s. I've had Oscar-nominated actors that have come here, Olympic caliber athletes, Olympic athletes, and weekend warriors, people who are interested in high performance, and especially people who have high stress lifestyles, which these days is just about
almost everybody.
Everyone. We have made a number of changes to our practice. Luana, who is my right and left hand, and I want to acknowledge her, and I also want to acknowledge all of the wonderful staff people that I've had the privilege to work with over the years that have helped me serve this wonderful community. So, if anybody has any questions or concerns regarding their health or wellness, they're always welcome to give me a call. There's never a charge to be able to come in and speak with me to discuss your health goals and concerns and see what we can do to point you in the right direction. I've always had the position where if I can help a person, I'll explain that to them, and if I can't help them, then I'll steer them in the direction they need to go in order to be able to get the help that they need. And over the last 40 years, I've prided myself on my ability to be able to have a network of other fine doctors in East Brunswick and the surrounding communities in different areas of specialty to be able to refer people to. So it's all about serving the community, as you well know, and I appreciate you coming down today and for sharing in our Ruby celebration.
The entire community is happy for your success, and the ability for you to stay in practice and to be successful is a two-way street. It's the people that are benefiting from your service, and in reverse, I think you get a lot out of it too, and the town in the end ends up being all the better for it.
Thank you very much, Mayor Cohn.
Thank you.
Thanks again for coming, and thanks again to the Township of East Brunswick. Thank you.
My name is Parth, Patel. I'm 16 years old. I've been playing the saxophone for 6 years now. I first started in band in 5th grade. I continued it ever since. I played jazz, I played classical. Today I'll be playing a lot of pop songs and Bollywood.
Playhouse 22, in coordination with the East Brunswick Arts Coalition and the Township of East Brunswick, staged its inaugural Summer Stage Under the Stars, an outdoor production of Footloose on the amphitheater stage at the Community Arts Center on July 25th, 26th, 27th, and the following weekend of August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. More than 2,500 people came out to watch a cast of over 40 actors and actresses of all ages put on the musical version of the 1980s blockbuster that starred Kevin Bacon. Working with Mayor Brad Cohn and the Township's Department of Recreation and Parks, Playhouse 22 took an underutilized concrete stage and built an entire outdoor theatrical experience from new lights, sound, and a 2-story set. Be sure to check out playhouse22.org for more information and dates for upcoming productions. Let's check out some of the highlights, and congratulations to all involved with the successful production.
Hello, I'm Karen Parry, Manager of Information Services at the East Brunswick Library and Manager of the library's Just for the Health of It initiative. I'm so excited to talk about a new exciting program that will be holding at the library on Thursday, October 17th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. called Medical Marijuana, Benefits, Use, and the Law. I'm joined here today by Dr. James Salwitz, oncologist with Regional Cancer Care Associates right here in East Brunswick. Welcome, Dr. Salwitz.
Karen, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
So let me just start by saying, why medical marijuana?
You know, in New Jersey now we have access to what is really a very exciting therapy for the treatment of a wide range of symptoms and many diseases. The law has become more robust. It has changed. It was just significantly improved. You know, we have literally tens of thousands of patients already involved in the program. And I think this is a great chance to talk to patients about what this treatment offers them and to make the distinction between what we're used to, marijuana, smoking them from, you know, recreational on the streets, and to this as a medical intervention that can really help your lives be much better.
Okay, and Dr. Salwitz, so this is so exciting and new. What topics will you be covering in your presentation on the 17th?
Well, first we'll just talk about, you know, why this makes sense. You know, what's the history of marijuana? How do we get to this place that we now have access? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the basic structures of the law, which is very open and liberal in New Jersey. Access is actually fairly easy. We'll talk about the process of, you know, how do you sign up? How do you find a doctor that does this? You know, how do you use it? I mean, what are the methods for, you know, for using it? And of course, we'll spend some significant time talking about in what medical conditions it's most appropriate and how will it help in those medical conditions.
So Dr. Salwitz, you are a medical oncologist. So my question is this just for cancer patients?
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, we've been very excited at RCCA in the use of marijuana. We're one of the first adopters in the state. We were involved in this now for 6 years. We have over 700 patients that are involved in the program. And we've been very excited for our patients, most of them are cancer patients, and the difference that it has made. But the reality is there are over 15 different conditions that is approved from in the state of New Jersey, including most types of pain, multiple sclerosis, problems with appetite, even anxiety is an approved condition, PTSD, and multiple other conditions. And I think it is something that many different individuals dealing with many short-term and long-term medical conditions would be very interested in. What we've discovered is that you think of marijuana, you think about getting high and sitting in the corner on your couch and eating too much. But we see the opposite for medical marijuana. For many of our patients, this is a tool they use to get out of bed, get going, you know, and live their lives. I mean, I have patients that get up in the morning with chronic pain problems, and particularly neuropathy, for which marijuana is unbelievably good, use marijuana, and then that's what lets them go out into the world. That's what lets them go to work and lets them function, let alone enjoy their families, enjoy their lives, and sometimes just get some sleep. So we'll talk about all those different conditions and how it may apply and how someone might use it.
That sounds so exciting. We are so honored to have this program, Dr. Salwitz. I believe we are the first library to hold a program such as this. Again, the title of Dr. Salwitz's program is Medical Marijuana Benefits Use and the Law, Thursday, October 17th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And we are very honored to partner with Regional Cancer Care Associates and the Cancer Support Community, Central New Jersey, to bring this novel program. Thank you, Dr. Salwitz.
Thank you so much, Karen.
Present off. Right, face.
We're here this afternoon for the East Brunswick Police Department's Junior Police Academy. Class 14 is going to be graduating in about 5 minutes from now. For the past 5 days, they've been here at the East Brunswick High School. The cadets, which has been 23 cadets. We started out with 23, we're down to 21. The 21 cadets have had many opportunities to explore different avenues and different sections of law enforcement. We've had the New Jersey State Police K-9 unit. We've visited the New Jersey State Police Aviations Bureau. We've had a chance to hear from the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office, Crime Scene Investigations Unit. The Department of Corrections has come out and explained the different sections and opportunities that they provide through the Department of Corrections. They've had drill, they've had physical fitness. So we preach and we promote discipline, integrity, and just building character in these young men and women. Well, you come in the morning, your shirts are tucked in, your hats are off. When you enter the building, take your hat off, all right? In the academy, they call it a cover, all right? That's what they call it. That's what it is. Take your cover off when you come inside the building. So arm distance from the person that's in front of you, and then to the right of the person that you're too close to.
Class, attention. Present off.
What we want to do here is part of what we do in the community policing unit and part of the junior police program itself is that we want to kind of bridge the gap. We want to bridge the gap between the police department and the community. So these cadets aging from 13 to 17 years old have an opportunity to come out and get a chance to hear what we do here at the East Brunswick Police Department and they get a chance to listen to other officers, the other men and women that have come in and explain what they do. So our hope is that for some of them that have an interest in law enforcement, that we've kind of expanded on that interest and that we've helped propel them in what direction they want to go. So maybe they just had a broad interest in law enforcement. Now they know they want to go into aviation, or now they know they want to go into the Coast Guard, they want to go into the Detective Bureau, or they want to go into K-9. So whatever it is, we want to give them and expose them to the different specialized sections within law enforcement to help encourage them to continue to pursue their dreams and passions.
All right, so one thing that we don't do is, unless it's a life and death situation, we don't cut red wires. I know I made that joke that we're cutting wires. That's not something we do unless it's a life and death. All right, so we talked about C4. Here you go. Block of C4 right here. We keep a bunch of explosives in our truck if we ever need it.
This is soft.
It is soft, and that's the thing about C4 in the summertime when it's 90 degrees and humid. It'll be very soft and easy to work with.
All right, so listen, we're going to go right into a narcotic sniff. So Triple Leaf's going to give the command for a narcotic sniff. We just tell the dog, sniff it out. The dog knows. He doesn't know what drug he's going to find, but he knows his scent of the drug.
Side of your hands and your feet together. You're going to look straight ahead right now. You're going to lift either your left or your right leg approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to point your toe. You're going to look at your toe. And you're going to count out loud in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003.
What's your motto? Strength, honor, integrity. Class 14, dismiss. Sit, go out. Thank you. That concludes our presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
New Jersey isn't called the Garden State without a reason, and East Brunswick perfectly exemplifies why the state has earned that nickname. East Brunswick is home to a lot of greenery, and this is perfectly showcased in the mixture of trails and parks around town. One of the most scenic trails is located at Butterfly Park at 262 Ruse Lane, aptly named the Butterfly Trail. The trail is home to beautiful butterflies of all kinds, which are most abundant in the spring and summer. Aside from butterflies themselves, the trail is well maintained and perfect for families to take a walk with all its tall trees and clear paths. Another great spot for the summer is Jamesburg Park, right off of Old Stage Road. The park has historic pine barrens and is a wetland habitat, home for a lot of woodland creatures and perfect for animal lovers. If you're looking for a hike, look no further than Frost Woods. Beginning at 72 Frost Avenue, the woods are over 140 acres of greenery to march through, and it's great for a summer romp through the forest. Located at Hillcrest Avenue, the Tamarack Hollow Preserve spans 232 acres and is a blend of heavily wooded forest and farmland, the latter which continues to support local agriculture. With over 2 miles of trails and a wide variety of plants and animals, the preserve is a prime location for activities such as hiking, walking, bird watching, and taking photos of nature. The preserve looks different during the summer and the winter, making it a great spot for families all year long. Aside from major trails, the rest of the town is packed with small parks in every neighborhood, so you're never too far from a family picnic area or a lush green area to take a walk. Nature trails and parks are a terrific asset to any community, and while East Brunswick boasts vast acres of green trails to hike and walk, the town also has an abundance of smaller, more play-focused parks as well. Right near the Butterfly Trail at 260 Ruse Lane is Great Oak Park. Outfitted with playground equipment,
The park also contains green fields, perfect for hosting large picnics, and a paved path perfect for walking or biking, and direct access to the Butterfly Trail. Country Lane Park is a fairly secluded spot that's tucked perfectly into a local neighborhood. Located off of Milltown Road near Harts Lane, Country Lane consists of lots of greenery and a playground, well-maintained tennis courts, basketball court, and a nearby baseball field, making it perfect for youth sports practices and activities. For another activity-oriented park, Heavenly Farms is the answer. Right off of 440 Dunham's Corner Road, the farms sport a dog park, bike trail, turf baseball, soccer, and football fields, and is the venue for a multitude of community events. Bicentennial Park is one of the most popular spots in East Brunswick and plays host to many summer events and activities. Spanning 34 acres, the park packs in lots of amenities including sports fields, playgrounds, an area for dogs, not to mention a lake that can be used for fishing and kayaking. Whether you need a great picnic area or just a nearby playground, East Brunswick is sure to have a spot nearby.